way, right? That is what you're looking for. So I'm going to very quickly break it down in this video. If we just take the A-test platform, we break it up. Now, what makes a key level is simply a fair value gap and absorption. I know it sounds simple, but it is that simple when you break it down, right? So there was your 15-minute FVG over here. This was your key level. And so if you were to go back and study this key level, you will see a lot of aggressive buyers and no reward. Now, the same thing happened on Friday. So if we go to Friday, this was the key level. In fact, I'm going to just mark it up over here. So this was Thursday's short, Friday rejected off the same key level. So hopefully I've sold you on the idea of getting good at using fair value gaps and absorption at the same time, right? That's where the money is, right? If you know where the market wants to trade from, i.e. where does the story begin, and you understand what the main characters are doing, you can then understand the moral of the story, and that will set you up for 2026. So it's key level, entry, and then order flow, right? Simple as that. Now, when we look at this key level here, so in London, we tapped into this key level. Now, just for context, this key level over here, the numbers you're looking at is here and here. You're only interested in the footprint charts at the key level. So I'm just going to minimize this and go to the level itself. So if we go down to the 5-minute chart, this is what we're seeing. So here was the level. So we had this rejection, right? Here we have this rejection of key level. So if you're an ES futures trader, pay attention to this level. So it's 70.04 to 70.08. So it's a short level. This rejection area was super important over here. This rejection area was super important. Now, when we look at this in a little bit more detail, what we can see is 0 for 121. We see 57 for 163. So when you see these heavy blue deltas over here, right, what that means is aggressive buyers and no reward. Right, so we're seeing the rejection, a lot of aggressive buyers and no reward. This here is a key level of supply. It's that simple. Now, I had another key level over here. Now, this was the level that the trade actually played out from, right? So this is sort of step one of your story. Where does the story begin, right? This is where the story begins.